Hey guys, Greg Fraser here again. I've had a request to do some heavy bag work. I do understand that there's not a lot of stuff on the internet for learning how to use the heavy bag. Let me start off here. A nice easy drill for your trainers to do, and boxing is a fantastic tool for trainers to use. It's functional fitness, that's why you may have to use it. But using proper function in your boxing, I see a lot of the karate guys and a lot of the MMA guys and stuff don't really have a lot of function in the boxing side of what they're doing. So take something like this. All you have to do is take a piece of paper and write this type of stuff down, okay? All I've done is put high, 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 low, 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 high, and low, high, high. Just putting that on a piece of paper and putting it to a heavy bag close by where you can go, you start off and just have them working. High, 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 okay? High, high, high. High, high, low, okay? High, low, high. What you do is you just start them off in their natural sense, okay? High, high, high. If I'm doing this, it's easy for you to see the high, high, high. So if I'm looking at the high, high, each time try to change the variable. So I'm like high, 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 okay? High, high, high. High, high, high. I can do any kind of variable that I can dream up. As you do this though, what happens, what comes out of it is, especially if you're the coach or you're a trainer, is you see something that functions well with that individual. For instance, like low, high, high, okay? You get somebody that's good. This is one of my favorites, okay? And you find a pattern that fits. And then you have them mix them up. So have them do 30 seconds to a minute, even a full round of each section, okay? If I'm doing a full round, I might switch it up into 4 different variables. And let me give you an idea here. So if I'm looking, okay, let's go low, high, high, all right? If I'm looking low, high, high, and I'm starting off, you see I'm going low, high, high. I could say alternate the hands starting with the lead. Low, high, high, okay? Low, high, high. Then as they go, let them play around with the different variations of low, high, high, you know? Low, high, high, anything like this. As you go in, then start going, now use your lead hand only. Low, high, high, boom. Low, high, high, back out, okay? Low, high, high. Then switch it to your rear hand, okay? Low, high, high, whatever you want to do. Low, high, high, okay? As you switch from there, then you can start off, lead with your rear hand first with alternating. So you can start off with lead hand alternating, rear hand alternating, lead hand only, rear hand only. There's 4 basic things. You do a 30-second switch on a 2-minute round, and you got a great little mix-up of 2 minutes. It's fun. And then you could go through literally all of these. And right now there's 6 variations right there. So that's 6 rounds that they can be doing something where their mind's involved, they're active. Then what you want to do is add the footwork, okay? So you don't want to be standing. First of all, I see a lot of the boxers sitting here. Boom, bang, okay? I'm right between his shoulders. I'm right within his reach. And I forget who said it, but you know, if you're staying here in front of him, you're essentially a heavy bag. As I said, how many times when can I hit a heavy bag, or how many times can I hit a heavy bag? I can hit a heavy bag anytime I want, okay? So don't be a heavy bag. Don't let yourself be a heavy bag. So when I'm practicing for myself, I want to measure yourself out, take a stride out, be all the way out. All the way out means that they have to take a stride to get into me. By doing that, it allows me to be able to pivot, okay, and get offline. I can see them coming in. So when you're practicing, start from outside. Move yourself in, okay? High, high, high. Get back out, okay? Shuffle a little bit, okay? When you're doing a shuffle, transfer between your 2 feet. Get used to doing that, all right? Get used to doing that. Then as soon as you get that going, start being loose in the shoulders, okay? Loosen the shoulders, loosen the hips. As soon as you get that going, start adding height variations. Loose, boom, okay? Bob, come back to the bob, switch off, okay? Bob all the way across, duck, slip, and move into your high highs, okay? So if I'm going for the high, 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 I'm in, boom, move in, get back out. Think of it. If I'm going for the low, high, low, okay? Watch for it. When I'm going, don't drop in this way. This is another big mistake people do, is they go for that low and they come in here, bang, all right? If you're gonna do that, sink down, then come in, all right? Sink down so you can see from outside your target zone. If not, and I start to lean forward, and especially if you're going against MMA guys, you start leaning forward. And when I was coaching with Pele Landy John, for instance, if I had done this, I go here, and I tip down here, the reason they call them Pele is because of those kicks. I'd be paying for it. Boom, get that knee right in your face, okay? So, sink down, then come in, okay? Work on your stuff, low, high. The other thing I see a lot of that people make big mistakes on, and that you should correct your guys with, is when they're going to throw a punch, they do a couple of variations. One is they drop their hand to their front pocket or their back pocket, okay? Drop it down here, and they throw from here, okay? Or they reach and they bring these big looping hooks. Now those can be good if I'm using it for pivoting, but essentially what you want to look at is you want to keep your punches inside your shoulders and inside their shoulders, okay? So if I'm in here and I'm throwing a hook, if I'm throwing a short hook, I need to move. I should be able to reach them with that elbow, okay? So when I come in and I throw that short hook, boom, I've got it. I'm in position, right? We have the discussion of the different kinds of hooks, okay? Hooks with the knuckles facing this way, all right? The advantage of a hook facing this direction, all right? And there is only one place that you're aiming to target with, okay? The only place that matters is this middle knuckle. It's not between here, it's not between here. This is your Kung Fu style, this is standard boxing. But in street boxing, this is the only knuckle that matters, your middle knuckle, okay? Right here. It's the only one that's in alignment with the rest of your forearm. So if you aim with that knuckle, great. For you guys that want to understand street fighting at the same time, boxing and the way that the fist is made, what we call the anger fist or the boxer's fist, the reason they have that taped up and they have all that extra stuff around their hands is because the hands will break. They break all the time. If you want to stop your hand from breaking, what we do is a Spider-Man grip, okay? Just bring your hand, your thumb, to the midpoint of your palm, okay? And then close around it. David Weck, the inventor of Bosu, and I sat around and discussed this for a long time. I use this because when I'm doing this with my weapons, guys, we always hold that middle finger so I have the flexibility to move, okay? And I still have the strength to hold on. A lot of people made the mistake of holding here and they start flicking. You hit something in there and it's coming right out of your hand. The reason we start with this is because if somebody were to cut here, I still have my grip. If somebody was to hit the lower knuckles, still have my grip. This is the safest knuckle, all right? This is the knuckle. This is the key to combat, is the middle finger, all right? So the middle finger, when you go here, you can be loose with everything else. But when I have that middle finger tucking down, look how much that middle knuckle sticks out, all right? I can hit something much harder. A good way to test this is getting something solid and tell somebody to take their boxer's fist and drive into that, okay? They're gonna end up with really sore hand. And if they hit the wrong angle, they could end up with a broken hand. So be careful with that, okay? But middle knuckle, close it down, you hit, it's solid. And you're hitting with the small point of your knuckle as opposed to the distribution of force throughout your hand. You'll try it. If you try it, it's awkward at first, try it, all right? So again, just to review, keep your hands inside your shoulders, keep what I call 4-6, okay? Don't let your rear hand be more than 4 inches away from your face or your lead hand be more than 6. So you want to return that. Bounce off the bag. Everybody's trying to deliver power all the time, okay? Move with your punches as well. So if I'm going to throw a low punch, I want to get down and look for that low punch. That doesn't mean one of the big mistakes that people make. Lean forward like this as I'm coming in. I'm going to tell you, you're going to pay with a guy like that who uses legs or kicks, okay? You can get away with it sometimes with boxing where you're moving down here, but when there's legs coming in or elbows dropping down, you don't want to put that head forward like that, okay? So if I'm coming in, sink first. Don't sink in a forward angle. Sit down, use your legs, sink down, and then move in if you can see the opening, all right? Once again, recapping, do not loop out, do not drop down to your hip, And there's no reason to reach way back here. Who the hell are you punching back there? Okay? By the time I went back here to throw this looping haymaker, I could have thrown a punch forward. So I'm wasting a lot of energy, a lot of time, okay? So starting off, keep them in 4 to 6 inches away from your face. Throw your punches and get used to recoiling. That means don't pull back from your hands and don't push from your hands. If you push from your hands, your head goes with it. Twist from your body. Let your hips, shoulders, and hand go. Boom. Let your body twist to the punch as opposed to doing this karate style where you're Okay, these straight lines are terrible. They lock out and you can break stuff. So anyways, I got the customers coming in. I'm gonna let you guys go.